taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
And this is caught. I think you got that with one hand. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stafford. Flush to his right. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun, Stafford, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Jamal Agnew.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Stafford. And he comes back with one complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Stafford looks to throw again. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. From the 27, Haskins. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
First down, Washington.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. That catch good for only a couple.
Pass complete to Terry McLaurin. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They turn to Love on the handoff. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
The tackle made at the 40.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here's Love again. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. And it's Moss complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jeremy Sprinkle, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington has once again taken the lead. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Swift. And he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And Galladay, that's complete. And he'll have it midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. To throw again, Stafford. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Stafford. Oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He gets this one to Johnson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing again at Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Again at Stafford. And will be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Lions 29, Washington 28. Matt Prater to
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
the 25-yard line.
A third quarter now, at a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. Oh, caught over the middle by Moss. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 3rd and 2, now Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Ford Field. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, here's Love. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up.
Danny Shelton.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
A gain of
7 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Haskins. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 30-yard line.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. This is Love. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And Washington has taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So Washington now with an important two-point conversion attempt. Now Haskins to throw it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5.
Lions 29.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
And take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. On 1st down, it's Stafford. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. They were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
After the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Now it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety.
Well, you can just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And it's just no one open anywhere as they come away with the interception.
Just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They run the counter. Love. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd and 15 now. Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st down, Washington.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jamie Collins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's 2nd down.
Haskins to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
Here we go with Haskins. And it's caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Stafford. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. It's caught. Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now it's Stafford. And it's incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Jamal Agnew. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and long.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Stafford now to throw. And he can't get it thrown away. He's taken down. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for Washington.